Okay, let's start with solar system. We have sun in the middle, and then there are orbits where we have planets. Let's say planets Mercury, planet Mercury, Venus, right? Then Earth. So in this way, there is a sun, and around the sun there are orbits, and in those orbits there are planets, right? So it's the same concept in atomic structure. Right? We have the same concept in atomic structure. We have an atom, nucleus. Let's say this is the nucleus, just like the sun. And then we have orbits, and then in those orbits there are electrons that rotates just like the planets. Okay, so the rule is, in the first orbit you can only have 2 electrons, and then in the rest after the first you have to have 8 electrons. You can have 8 electrons maximum. If you are exceeding more than 8, then you have to draw another orbit. Good. So every element has its own orbit. So let's look at the, so for example here, for example this element hydrogen is atomic number 1. It's on the top left corner. Helium has atomic number 2, lithium 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oxygen 8, fluorine 9, neon 10, right? So based on, so if atomic number of hydrogen is 1, that means hydrogen has 1 electron. Helium atomic number is 2, so it has 2 electrons. Lithium atomic number is 3, so it has 3 electrons. Beryllium atomic number is 4, so it has 4 electrons. Carbon atomic number is 6, so it has 6 electrons. Okay, so let me write down all the elements, and then we will draw the atomic structure. So for example, hydrogen is 1, helium is 2, lithium is 3, beryllium is 4, boron is 5, right? And then carbon 6, nitrogen 7, oxygen 8, fluorine 9, neon 10, right? And then sodium 11, magnesium 12, aluminum 13, silicon 14, phosphorus 15, sulfur 16, chlorine 17, chlorine, and then neon, argon 18, and then potassium is 19, and calcium is 20, right? So let's draw the atomic structure. Okay, now for hydrogen, this is the nucleus, right? And then I will have the first cell. In that first cell, how many electrons can I have? 2 maximum. But how many electrons I have? These are electrons. Also atomic number, same thing. So I have just 1 electron, I'm gonna put it here. So this is hydrogen. Then nucleus for the helium, I have first cell. Helium I have 2 electrons, so I'm gonna put 2, right? Then lithium, this is nucleus, and then first I'm gonna put 2, but I have how many? 3, right? So I have to draw another one, because in the first one I can put only 2 as the rule says. So I have to draw another cell and then put the other one, 3. So this is my lithium. Then nucleus for the beryllium, I have 4, so 2 in the first one and then 2 in the second one. This is beryllium, right? And then let's say boron, I have 5 electrons, right? So 2 in the first and then 3 in the outermost. Boron. Then carbon, 2 in the first and then 4 in the last, right? Carbon. Then I have nitrogen, 2 in the first and then left with 5, so 5 on the other one. Then oxygen, 2 in the first, then 6 in the second, right? Oxygen. And then fluorine, so this, and then 2 in the first and then left with 7, right? So 7 in the last one. This is fluorine. And then neon, right? So I'm gonna do this, 2 in the first and then 8 in the other one, right? So this is neon. And then back to sodium, which is 11, so that would be 2 in the first, which is 2, and then 8 in the second. Based on the rule, I cannot have more than 8, so I have 8 in the second, which is 8 plus 2, 10, right? But I have 11 electrons, so I have to put one more, so I have to draw a new cell because I cannot do more than 8. So this is sodium. So same thing now, magnesium, which have 12, so 2 plus 8, which is 10, and then 2 makes 12. So in this way we draw the electronic configuration. Now if you look and count the number of electrons in the outermost, here the outermost is this line, right? And then I have 1 electron, so hydrogen has 1, and then helium has 2, right? So hydrogen has 1, helium 2, lithium 1 again, right? Just here. And then beryllium 2, and then boron 3, 4, 5, oxygen 6, chlorine 7, neon 0, 8, right? And then sodium 1, and then magnesium 2. So if you look all the ones, sodium, lithium, and then hydrogen, and look in the periodic table, sodium, lithium, and hydrogen, sodium, lithium, and hydrogen, so they are in the same column, right? Which is column for 1, they all have 1, right?